Welcome back, everybody. Right, planning your ride out. This is after you've done your preventative maintenance on your motorcycle, which is video 1. This will be video 2. Stick around and we'll tell you more. Your ride out. You've done your preventative maintenance in the first one. This is video 2, and here we'll talk a bit more on what tools you need. Obviously you can't take your whole home with you, but a few items that you want to take with. A multimeter, you can get them cheap, 150 Rand, as long as you can measure voltage 12 volt. You're fine. Multifunction jump starter tool. On my previous video I've discussed this. Have a look at the section. This is always a lifesaver. You don't necessarily use it for your motorcycle. Might be somebody else that has a problem on your ride out next morning, whatever the case may be. Insulation tape, some electrical lugs, plier, cutter, a knife, heavy duty tubes. This will be part of video 1, where you set up your motorcycle pre-ride outs, both wheels. A good air pump. Avoid using the very cheap pumps because it'll inflate one tire and then it overheats and seizes and you chuck it away. And anyway, 800 Rand or so should do a good one. Pack of cable ties. Definite tow rope. I've got one on the Africa Twin permanently on this side. It's not to say you're going to tow a friend. You might have somebody that goes down a ravine or a ditch and you need to tow them out. I think this one is about 5 meters. Good length. Invest in a good tow rope. Take a small torch with you. You will definitely use it when light fades away. If you're doing a lot of night riding, have a spare headlight bulb with you at all times. If you don't, it's not really necessary. A set of wheel spanners. Inexpensive wheel spanners. You can fasten them on the side wherever you want to. They help make the job easy when you remove a wheel. Spanners. So I'll go more into detail now what about spanners, but I usually take 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 17, 19, and I have this nifty ratchet set. It's got small sockets from about a 6 to I think a 13 that they range. Very handy, very compact. A set of Allen keys, you get them in a small packet. Get a set of Allen keys that will cover your ranges from 5 up to about a 8 or a 10. Screwdrivers, take a good flat, small, medium, small star, medium star. And then a set of sockets for your wheels. Now this is your big ratchet. In a nutshell, it doesn't really matter what tools you take with, is you need to stand around your bike and be able to at least take off both wheels. You need access to the side covers, open the side covers. Worst case scenario, you need to be able to take your tank off, where in this case the Africa Twin, the 12 comes into play. That will work super for me. Allen keys on the sides of the fairings. This bike does not have a hydraulic clutch. So what I do is I will typically take an additional clutch cable, plumb it in next to the existing one, route it completely as it should be, but just keep it aside at the bottom. If my clutch cable breaks, I just simply go from the one to the other. it's a quick fix. It has helped me out in the past. What you should definitely take with on the Africa Twins is a rectifier. Take a spare one. They are inexpensive. You do get the MOSFET one that's more expensive, and the cheaper one. Both work the same, work brilliantly. But as I said on the first video, you have to make a lot of pre-planning on your motorcycle to actually set it up not for failure, going on an outride. A lot of people have brand new bikes that they use. I use the older machines, so there's a bit more preventative maintenance that goes into it, but it works out in the end. It saves you. You don't have any dealership on call when you pick up a problem. You need to solve your own problem, and it really starts with maintenance. One of the key things on the first video is have a look at what we talk about setting up your motorcycle before you leave on an outride. The one thing I do want to mention again is riding. If you want to do 1,000 k's a day, yeah, I do 300 to 400 k's a day. I mean, you want to actually get on the bike and enjoy the scenery. You don't want to chase through tar road, open stretches of tar road and see nothing. You're missing the whole point of adventure riding. But having said that, make sure when you plan your route that you actually plan an hour at least downtime into that route. Somebody's bike may break, you have a flat wheel, and you don't want to be stranded next to the road when the sun goes down. So keep that in mind. Leave early, plan an hour or so downtime in, and make sure you reach your destination well before sundown. Don't want to get stuck on a mountain as well in the evening. It's not good. I think that sums up tools. Obviously, as in the first video, you will have a look at your bike in general, maintenance, brake pads and the likes. But you don't have to take a lot of tools with you. You just need to have access to it. And I think one of the most important ones for me is this little multi-charger jump start motorcycles. A lot of motorcycles don't want to start up when it's cold. And obviously the multimeter. You need a multimeter to see what the voltages are. On the Africa Twin, if you have a multimeter built in, you can see visually what the charging rate is. But yeah, that's about it. Cool. We'll talk again soon. If I've left out anything on the comments, please let me know. We've done the video. I've done a few rides out in my life. I don't really need additional stuff. Maybe you can add a bit of wiring just on the one side as well. But anyway, subscribe to our channel. We're growing, and I'll do more videos as requested, and I hope you enjoy the videos. Bye bye.